broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A terrific job by Emily Smith with the national anthem. As it's now time for your starting lineups, let's go courtside to our public address announcer, Matt Adair, for those starting lineups.
We'd like to introduce the starting lineups for both of our teams this evening. First, for the visiting Bulldogs of Southwestern Oklahoma State University. The Bulldogs will start a 5'6" junior, number 4, Lacey Motts. A 6'2" sophomore, number 8, Haley Smith. A 5'10" senior, number 10, Macy Morgan. A 6'2" junior, number 14, Zoe Sparks. A 5'11" junior, number 16, Maddie Clark. A 5'7" junior, number 18, Therese Chavez. And their libero, a 5'5" freshman, number 11, Jada Permenter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulldogs are coached by head coach Josh Collins and assistant coaches Caitlin Dillon and Cameron Kinsey. And now for the home team, your Northwestern Lady Rangers. The Rangers will start a 5'10" senior from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 1, Carmen Jones. Starting for the Rangers, a 5'10" senior from Decatur, Illinois, number 8, Cameron Law. Starting for the Rangers, a 6'1" sophomore from Istanbul, Turkey, number 11, AJ Ozdemir. Starting for the Rangers, a 5'11" junior from New York City, number 12, Erica Asensio Soriano. Starting for the Rangers, a 5'9" freshman from Lyman, Costa Rica, number 15, Ivani Blackwood. Starting for the Rangers, a 6'5" junior from New York City, number 22, Mariela Jimenez. And last but not least, your libero, a 5'4" junior from Dayton, Nevada, number 6, Brianda Diaz. Your Rangers are coached by head coach John Bingesser, assistant coach Leslie Polanco, student assistant Grace Meeker, and student assistant Keely Truelove. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Northwestern Rangers!
Well, terrific job as always by Matt Adair as we get your starting lineups. Again, those are brought to you by the Alva Moose Lodge. For Southwestern, they'll go with Lacey Mott, Haley Smith, Macy Morgan, the libero, Jada Permenter, Zoe Sparks, Maddie Clark, and Therese Chavez. On the other side for the Rangers, they'll counter with Carme Jones, the libero, Brianda Diaz, Cameron Lobb, AJ Ozdemir, Erica Asensio Soriano, Ivani Blackwood, and Mariela Jimenez. One more note before we get going here. Cameron Lobb, congratulations to her. She earned the Great American Conference Center of the Week following the Rangers' 2 matches last week against Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Nazarene. Lobb is the first Ranger volleyball player to take home the Player of the Week this year. This is her 3rd time winning with the Rangers since joining the team last season and also winning it twice. Last week she finished with 72 assists and also 10.3%, 6 service aces, and also 3 kills. Defensively, Lobb had 20 digs, 5 total blocks, including 1 solo and 4 assisted blocks between the 2 matches of Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Nazarene. Rangers in their home black with the white Rangers, white numbering, and the white Nike check mark across the front. Southwestern will counter with the road grays with the blue Swasu across the front and the white numbering. Of course, the libero, Rangers libero will be wearing jersey red, Southwestern at robin's egg blue. So we're ready to go. Southwestern will be hitting right to left across your radio dial, Northwestern left to right. Well, Southwestern, look at it this way as far as on the YouTube channel with that camera angle. Southwestern will be hitting north to south. Northwestern will be hitting south to north. So moments away from Northwestern, Southwestern in the 26th matchup all time, the 12th matchup all time here in Alba inside a Personal Fieldhouse. As Cameron Lobb is ready to go with the opening serve, it's brought to you by Ridgeview Vet Hospital, and it's over and we're underway. And Southwestern will play it first. On the attack comes Morgan. It's blocked at the net, kept alive that time by Sparks. Back comes Morgan again. It's blocked by Blackwood. And the Rangers with an early start. They lead it 1-0.
Now serving for the Rangers, number 8, Cameron Lobb.
Now Rangers already getting after Macy Morgan defensively as Cameron Lobb will serve once more. Right-handed serve over. Morgan played it. Now back to set from Morgan on the attack. Dig from Diaz. Near side to Blackwood on the attack. It's blocked, hit through the block. Now there's a play at the net. Southwestern keeps it alive. Rangers have the advantage here as they tip it down on the floor. Is it a point? And it's going to be a point for Southwestern. They're going to say it was out of play. Really tough call there. It's going to even up at 1 now.
Bulldogs.
So a point for the Bulldogs as Morgan exit going into serve will be Kiki Holloway. Holloway, jumping serve over with it. Diaz to Lobb, back to Asensio. Soriano for the kill. His diving attempt that time by Permenter couldn't get to it. And it's now 2-1 Rangers. Asensio Soriano back to serve now for the Rangers. High serve goes over. Played by Holloway. Now on the attack come the Bulldogs, and picking up the kill was Haley Smith. Got to keep on Smith. That's kill number 75 on the season for her. Second on the team behind Lacey Mott. So the libero Permenter will go back to serve. The 5'5" freshman out of Amarillo, Texas. Jumping right-handed serve over. Asensio Soriano passes to Lobb. Now on the attack comes Northwestern. That time on the attack was Ozdemir. Southwestern's got it. They go over with it. Diaz to Lobb. Sets for Carme Jones. It's blocked. Nice play at the net defensively by Southwestern. That was Haley Smith who will pick that one up.
Permenter to serve.
So back to serve Permenter again. It's 3-2 Southwestern on the Community Bank scoreboard. And these two teams last did battle back in November 11th, in fact. We were in Shawnee for that one as Blackwood keeps it alive. Jones over with it. Off the hands of Mott. They'll set far side on the attack. That time was Smith, and she'll pick up the kill for the Bulldogs. And Southwestern now 4 straight. They lead it 4-2. Permenter, libero to serve once more. Right-handed jumping serve. Diaz played it first down the near side to Blackwood on the attack. Too much on that one. That's an attack error as it's back past the inline. And it's 5-2 Southwestern here early. Permenter jumps and drives this one over. Diaz, lob to Ozdemir on the attack. It's blocked, but I believe it was out of play. Off the hands of Smith. That'll be a point for Northwestern. It's now 5-3.
For Northwestern, Brianda Diaz.
So Brianda Diaz to serve for the Rangers. 5'4" junior out of Dayton, Nevada. Standing right-handed serve over. First played by Holloway. Now they'll set on the attack. That's off by Haley Smith, and that one goes off the hands of Asensio Soriano and into the crowd, and it's 6-3 Bulldogs. Back to serve now for Southwestern. This will be the 6-foot sophomore out of Edmond. Leonard High School ball in Edmond Deer Creek, Cameron Turner. Service over, Ozdemir. Lob, sets up Blackwood on the attack, get through the block. Diving play made by Turner, but a quick whistle. And I believe it's going to be a violation against Southwestern. We're going to call that violation against Maddie Clark. 6-4 Rangers, they trail by 2. Again, we're here in the opening set in Alba. Back to serve for Northwestern, Michaela White. Serve over, and it's going to be a service ace. There's a diving attempt made on the near side by Libby Hughes, who couldn't get to that one off the hands of Holloway. Service ace for Michaela White. Yeah, well done there from White. That's service ace number 16 on the season. On the attack comes Mott, hit through the block that time of Jimenez. Mott hit that one hard as it was deflected at 7-4.
Back to serve for Southwestern, number 4, Lacey Mott.
Told you that was 16. I was looking at the wrong number. That's actually the first service ace of the year for Michaela White. So back to serve is Lacey Mott. Service over, Ozdemir. Lob back for Ozdemir, far side. That one driven through the block that time. That one was touched by Taryn Galt, who's out there, the 6-foot junior out of Amarillo. 7-6 Southwestern as Ozdemir back to serve once more. Jumping right-handed serve over, Perminer. Now up on the attack, that time is Southwestern's Maddie Clark, and that's an attack error as that one hit in front of the Northwestern bench. We're tied at 7. So A.J. Ozdemir to serve it once more. Ozdemir, jumping right-handed serve, goes over. Mott played it. Now on the near side to Morgan on the attack, hit through the block, and then just kind of died as it went down to the floor. Diaz dove out for it, couldn't get a hand on it. And it's 8-7 Bulldogs. Nice kill there from Macy Morgan. And it's 8-7 Southwestern. As back to serve will be Maddie Clark, the 5'11 junior out of Overland Park, Kansas. White to lob to Asensio Soriano. That was in, but I heard a whistle beforehand, and it's a point for Northwestern. Looked like it's a violation against the Bulldogs. 8-8 as Mariela Jimenez, the 6'5 junior out of New York, try and give the Rangers the lead here. Standing right-handed serve over. Morgan, now they'll go far side, tipping this one over with Southwestern lob to Asensio Soriano, trying to go the corner. Mott was there. Turner, back up to Morgan on the attack, and it lands right in front of Jimenez, who couldn't get much of a hand on it, and Morgan picks up another kill. So a good start early. Coach Collins got to be happy the way Macy Morgan has played outside of that opening block. It ended up being a point for the Rangers. Therese Chavez to serve, the 5'7 junior out of Elotes, Texas. Asensio Soriano to lob. Back to Asensio Soriano, tipped this one over. It was blocked out of play though by the Bulldogs. That'll be a point for the Rangers as it lands in front of the scores table.
Number 8, Cameron Lobb.
Cameron Lobb to serve it up now. Lobb gets the official signal from the referee on the near side. Service goes into the net for Cameron Lobb. That'll be a service error against Lobb. Well, you don't see that very often. That is just her 14th compared to 22 service aces. Had 6 of those again last week. And she picked up Center of the Week in the GAC. Kiki Holloway to serve, 5'4 junior out of Phoenix, Arizona. A transfer from New Mexico State University. One of a couple of D1 transfers on this team. As Lobb sets for Blackwood far side. Hit through the block as it spun on the near side in front of our broadcast position. That'll be a point for the Rangers and a kill for Ivani Blackwood. Asensio Soriano to serve it now. Standing and just kind of punches this serve over. Well played there. Now they'll set on the attack that time. Comes Zoe Sparks. Rangers keep it alive. If Blackwood again hit through the block of Mott, and another point for Avani Blackwood of the Rangers. Rangers now leading at 11-10. Asensio Soriano once more. Serve over. Mott handles it. Set far side on the attack for the Bulldogs with Sparks. Lob there. Back to Blackwood. Tips it over the outstretched hands. What a play there. As she tipped it over the hands of Zoe Sparks. Back-to-back kills for Blackwood. Smartly done there, and it's 12-10. Rangers by 2. Asensio Soriano standing serve once more. Mott play at the net. They'll set on the attack. And that was a rocket hit by Sparks, and that was aimed right at Diaz, who couldn't handle it. She'll pick up the kill. It's 12-11. So Jada Permenter back to serve for Southwestern now, the libero. As we get a quick stoppage of play. Of course, coming up the rest of the week, for us here on Classic Hits 105.7, we'll have Inside the Lines, the Northwestern Coaches Show tomorrow night. Myself and Matt Adair sit down with Ranger head football coach Ronnie Jones. Recap last week's loss to Southeastern and preview this week's road trip as Northwestern will go to Russellville. Have Coaches Corner on Thursday as Craig Kilman with the Alba High Coaches Show, and then of course Goldbug Homecoming Parade on Friday afternoon, and then their homecoming game that night at 7 o'clock, and then followed by the Rangers to close out our week of broadcasting at Arkansas Tech, 6 p.m. start time in Russellville. Permenter serve over. Asensio Soriano handles it first. Lob sets for Blackwood, tipped it over the outstretched hands. Mott got a hand on it. Southwestern trying to keep it alive as Smith got a hand on it, and then Clark hit it into the net. And that'll be a point for the Rangers. It's 13-11. Round to Diaz now to serve the libero. Diaz, a transfer out of Arizona Western. Serve, lobs that one over. First played by Holloway, tipping it on the attack that time was Clark, and that's a point for the Rangers on the attack error. 14-11, Rangers by 3, their largest lead here in the opening set. Serve over, just cleared the net. Diving save by Holloway. Now Mott on the attack, right at Diaz, who dug it out. Lob, sets near side for Blackwood, who run and hammered that one, and it's a point for Southwestern. Nice play defensively there on Blackwood. And it's 14-12.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs will be Cameron Turner.
Cameron Turner, the 6-foot sophomore out of Edmond, will serve now for Southwestern. Turner takes a few dribbles of the volleyball. Now steps into a right-handed jumping serve. Ozdemir played us at first, back to Jimenez, and found a perfect spot just inside the back line. Nicely done by Mariela Jimenez. She'll pick up the kill, 15-12. And again, proving the point, you don't have to hit it hard to pick up the kill. Just got to place it in the right spot, and that's what Jimenez did there. Now Brooke Miller, her first appearance. She'll come up with a serve, the 5'11 junior out of Harrison Mill, Missouri. Mott handles it first. Back to Mott, near side on the attack. Ozdemir there for the dig. Jimenez keeps it alive. Coming up is Asensio Soriano. Hit right at Permenter that time, who dug it out. Now on the far side on the attack come the Bulldogs. And that was Taryn Galt. It's a point for the Rangers. Southwestern thought it was touched. The officials say no. And the Rangers lead at 16-12. And we'll get a timeout. Coach Collins, once one, will join him. This timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. 16-12, Rangers lead on the Community Bank Scoreboard. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
Summer temperatures and driving conditions can take a toll on any vehicle, especially in Oklahoma. It's important to have your vehicle inspected before hitting the road during these summer months, and your friends at K&S Tire can help with that inspection. Stop by and see us at 2590 College Boulevard, right here in Alva, or call 580-327-2552. 2323 to schedule your appointment today. We check everything from tires, brakes, filters, fluids to preventative maintenance. K&S Tire proudly supports all Ranger and Goldbug activities.
Welcome back out of that media timeout. 16-12, Rangers on top of Southwestern. This is the fourth conference matchup for the Rangers. Third for Southwestern as Miller. Serve goes over. Holloway now played at the net by Turner. On the attack, though, was Clark. Rangers kept it alive. Nice save from Miller. On the attack comes Ozdemir. It's hit at the net. Rangers have another opportunity. This one skipped off the net, lands out of play on the near side. And it'll be a point for the Bulldogs on the attack here from Ozdemir. Back to serve Lacey Mott. Mott, the 5'6" junior out of Waxahachie, Texas. And leading the team on kills so far this season. Is Mott ready to go? Mott takes a few dribbles, stands still, right-handed serve goes over. Miller played it. Now they'll set. Jimenez hit it through the block. What a play that time to keep it alive. Turner goes over with it. Unreal play by Permenter to get her hand between the ball and the floor. Rangers still come back with a kill, though, but wow, that was a terrific defensive play by the libero Permenter. Back to serve as Ozdemir is joining the broadcast now. Livy Andell. Liv, you've been busy.
Yeah, I have been slinging some hot dogs back there. We have been busy. Shout out to the Bull for providing 280 free hot dogs to all Ranger fans tonight. We're super thankful for them to provide this free food and provide an awesome opportunity for all of our Ranger fans to come out and watch the Rangers hopefully get a win tonight.
283, that's an interesting number.
280.
Oh, 280.
280
sorry.
free hot dogs.
There you
yeah.
go. Okay. I was gonna say that's a very odd number.
You know, when you hot dog to bun ratio, that's the big thing.
That's true. It's a good point. They make you buy more of the buns than you get the hot dogs with. Service goes over as the Rangers Southwestern on the attack is Morgan. Rangers come back as Asensio Soriano. Mott right there. Turner keeps it alive. Now on the attack are the Bulldogs off the right hand of Miller into the net. That'll be a kill from Taryn Gold. But a good start for Northwestern. It's 18-14. And Liv, I know you get to do the pregame show with me, which we'd have talked about. Macy Morgan, we see her again. She's finally a senior. It feels like we've seen her how many years now?
Yeah, I feel like we have literally been watching her since we started doing this back in 2017. But, COVID, and I know she was injured quite frequently. So I'll be really interested to see how she performs tonight. And seems like she's been doing pretty good along with Lacey Mott. I saw that she was a GAC Player of the Week this week.
Yeah, she was. Those two have kind of become a terrific tandem for the Southwestern team. And Rangers on top, 19-14 as Jimenez to serve. Standing right-handed serve goes over. Mott gathers it first. Now on the near side to Morgan on the attack. Hit through the block of lob, and it'll be a point as it lands out of play. It's 19-15. Of course, a little bit of a late arriving crowd. It's a big matchup. Fully expected a lot more of our student athletes to be here tonight.
I know that
some of them.
Yeah, I know that Coach John was reaching out to a bunch of the teams and asking them to show up and be here and be loud because it is such an important match. But unfortunately, out of rotation for Northwestern right there on that serve for Swasu. So not a point that we necessarily want to lose, especially in a close match like this.
No, you can handle the attack here sometimes into the net. Those are the ones that you just kind of clearly not thinking at the moment. And we had said and seen it called very often against Northwestern. Asensio Soriano played it back to her on the attack, and that's a rocket hit to the floor. Southwestern kept it alive, though. Now Mott handles it over. Diaz with the dig to lob. Far side, Asensio Soriano hit through the block and then lands in the fourth row on the far side. That'll be a kill.
Yeah, and Asensio Soriano hyped up about that one, especially after having that first one get miraculously saved by Swasu. Great hustle by them on that side of the ball.
Of course, a little bit louder in here tonight. You've got the band, and then, of course, you've got the man with the mic, Matt Adair, a little bit more louder than everybody else does it. It's all right, though. Service goes over. On the attack come the Bulldogs. That was Zoe Sparks. Rangers played it well, though. Ozdemir over with it. Oh, they're going to say it was hit too many times. And that's a point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, unfortunately, it came off of what looked like Cameron Lobb's hand after it hit Asensio Soriano, and that's three hits right there.
2017 Southwestern trails as they'll serve. It'll be Kiki Holloway to serve. Holloway running start. Right-handed serve over. Ozdemir handles it. Now on the far side to Blackwood. Hit a rocket that time. Holloway couldn't get to it, and it's 21-17. And I'll tell you what, ever since Ivani Blackwood has been inserted that starting lineup, a lot more energy. It's a different team.
Yeah, most definitely. I think she brings just a different element to our team that allows us to be a little bit more athletic, especially up there on that front row.
Standstill serve by Soriano. Now on the near side, they come with Mott on the attack, and well placed there. Hit right between the seams. The two defenders is 21-18.
There's a reason why she was Yak Attacker of the Week.
Yeah. Well, you see it again. Mott only goes at 5'6", but probably gets up to about 6 feet on that jump. As Permitter with a serve over. Diaz that time received it. Now over with it is Ozdemir. Permitter. Near side, here comes up Mott again on the attack. That one hit right at Asensio Soriano, who dug it out. Ozdemir on the attack off the right hand of Holloway, and it's 22-18.
Great job by Asensio Soriano to take that dig. I mean, that was an absolute rocket hit by Mott there on that right side.
That's one of those, just happened to be in the right place at the right time, hit it right at her.
Yeah.
Diaz with a serve over. Holloway touched it first. Up ahead to Mott on the attack, hit through the block. Diaz will run it down, kept it alive, and then it goes into the first row on the far side over the head of Coach Ben Gesser, and it's 22-19.
Great hustle.
Yeah. Thought you might have, thinking maybe, hey, Ozdemir might get to this, but
yeah.
When he gets into the crowd, got to let those go.
Coach Ben Gesser kind of got out of the way. I think he was afraid he was going to get taken out by one of his players.
Yeah. Southwestern to serve, they trail by 3. Serve over by Turner. Ozdemir. Now they'll set for Ozdemir on the attack. That one hit right at Holloway for the dig. Turner near side to Mott on the attack, hit through the block. Diaz there for the dig. Lob up, play up the net, sets back for Blackwood, threw it over to Turner. Permitter back to Mott on the attack once more. Not much on that one as Ozdemir was there. Lob to Asensio Soriano, and she hit it way too hard as it's past the back line. An attack error and a point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just a lot going on right there during that play. Cameron Lobb kind of just put it up right in the middle between 3 of Northwestern's hitters, and you gotta hope one of them gets a hand on it.
Back to serve again, Cameron Turner. Right-handed serve over. Diaz will set. Ozdemir has to go over with it. Permitter. Turner, far side on the attack. Swiping back when back in was Clark. Lob sets back for Jimenez and on the attack, but we get a whistle on a stoppage of play. And I think we had an injury. Somebody was down for Southwestern. I think it was Maddie Clark.
Yep.
So
it's kind of weird for them to make that call in the middle of a play like that. You know, you hope that they allow them to either replay that point or figure out what to do with that one, because that's very strange. I don't think we've ever seen this ever, kind of a stoppage of play right in the middle of that play.
No, we haven't. And again, you see Coach Ben Gesser sending Cameron Lobb over to talk with the official on the near side, and I'm with you that it'll probably end up having to be a replayed point as Turner will go back to serve again. As it looked like the Rangers may have had an advantage, of course, with Clark down. Southwestern only playing in with 5, but tough
yeah,
break.
and especially on the side that we were attacking from too. You know, that's a huge advantage for Southwestern. That ball fell in, so it's just really strange on how they're going to handle this situation. You could tell SWASU's fans behind us were pretty upset with the way they were going to make that point called.
So Lobb will go back over, get in position after hearing from the official. We'll replay the point, 22-20 Rangers. Bulldogs to serve, it's Cameron Turner. Coach Ben Gesser still having a word with the official on the far side. So here we go, the official whistle, and we're back to play as Turner, jumping right-handed serve over. Asensio Soriano lob at the net, sets for Jimenez. They got it over. Turner with a nice save. Mott on the attack, and boy, just took a little bit off that one, almost like at the bottom of her palm, and it's a perfect kill. Well, the Rangers won a timeout.
Yeah, I was going to say, kind of a weird hit by Jimenez. I always struggle with her name.
Jimenez.
Jimenez, goodness gracious. I always want to put the accent in the wrong area. But kind of a weird hit by her there at the net. It kind of rolled off the top and fell over on SWASU's side and then capitalized on it.
Well, the Bulldogs have come back in this one. They trail it by 1, 22-21. We'll take a timeout and come back here in the first set. Rangers lead 22-20, or 22-21. This is Ranger Volleyball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Welcome back inside of Raucous Percival Fieldhouse, 22-21. Northwestern on top here in the first set. Again, the Rangers have led by as many as 4, but the Bulldogs have now crawled their way back into this one here in set number 1. Service by Cameron Turner just clears the net. Ozdemir, Diaz back to Ozdemir on the attack. That one hit high by Holloway. Mott keeps it alive. Now Turner over with it. Advantage Rangers. Jimenez to lob. Near side back to Blackwood. Hit right off the top, maybe of Mott's head.
Yeah, it did.
Well, not necessarily a facial, but fairly close, 23-21.
Like a little bop topper.
So Brooke Miller here to serve now for Northwestern. It's 23-21. Coach Collins wants a timeout. We will join him. Here in opening set, Rangers lead at 23-21. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's Chicken Fried Steak, Don's Hamburger Steak, and Joe's Chicken Tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Oh, an attack by Mott out of the timeout, and Miller let it go, and that's one of those ones that's such a tough call. It's so close.
Yeah, and just a great spot by Mott to put it in that very back corner right over the top of Brooke Miller's head. I mean, I don't even know if she was even going to get to that.
23-22, Northwestern on top. Again here in set number 1 in Alva. As we're 34 minutes past 6 o'clock. Serve goes over by Mott. That one standing. Still hard hit serve. Ozdemir on the attack. Right at perimeter. Turner keeps it alive, and then Southwestern just has to hit this one high, and they touch it. That's 4. That's going to be a point for the Rangers.
It's hard to see what exactly happened there. It looked like it might have been a miscommunication from our standpoint, but we can't really see super well.
That's true. So here we go to set point. Crowd rises to its feet. Back to serve will be Ozdemir. A chance to end the first set. Jumping right-handed serve over. Perimeter. Turner sets for Morgan on the attack. Get through the block. Rangers there for the dig. Ozdemir far side to Asensio Soriano. Through the block, and it's a point for the Rangers, and they're going to take set number 1, 25-22.
25-22.
Now, terrific opening set for the Rangers as they take it from Southwestern. In fact, they've taken now 4 of the last 6, if you're going back to last year's matchup in Shawnee.
Yeah, major matchup with the upset that we had, going into the final championship there at Shawnee at GAC. That's kind of forgot that happened until you said that. So Swausy's got some blood out for us right now.
Oh, there's no question after knocking them out a year ago. We'll take a timeout and come back and have our in-between break, which is going to be brought to you by Peak Environment, again here on Ranger Sports Network. Rangers lead it 1-0 as they take the first set 25-22. You're listening to Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Dingall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dingall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at dingallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Jessica, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Looking for the best in lawn care? Peak Environment has you covered. We offer a wide range of services, including full-service mowing, weed control, Christmas light installation, and more. Peak Environment provides efficient and affordable services across Northwest Oklahoma with branches in Alva, Enid, and Woodward. Call our office today at 580-748-8003 for a free quote on any service. That's Peak Environment, 748-8003. Proud supporter of all Ranger and Goldbug athletics.
Welcome back to our In-Between Break, brought to you by Peak Environment. In the opening set, Rangers pick up 18 kills, just 6 errors. Southwestern with 14 kills, 5 errors. Rangers were led by Asensio Soriano with 7. For Southwestern was Lacey Mott with 5. Diggs 17 for the Rangers, 14 for the Bulldogs. Just one service ace belonged to Maddie Clark and 1 from Michaela White. Rangers did have 18 assists to Southwestern's 13. We had 6 times the score was tied. There were just 2 lead changes, so that tells you the Rangers pretty much led from the opening serve.
Yeah, it was kind of difficult to hear from in the concession stand, but you can definitely hear Matt when he was getting excited. So we knew we were doing pretty good because the crowd was getting hyped. You're hearing him say Rangers pretty often, so I was like, okay, we're going in. Hopefully whenever I get in there, we've got a lead, and I'm not getting on the radio whenever we're losing.
1-0 over the Bulldogs of Southwestern.
There is just a difference to Matt Ader and everybody else. I will say that one.
I thought Hadley did a great job.
He did. He did. It's just the hypeness that Matt brings is just that overpowering voice.
Yeah. He's built for that.
He is.
He's meant to be a hype man at a football game, basketball game, volleyball game, whatever it may be.
Water polo, swimming, chess, checkers.
Yeah, I was going to say, he can make checkers sound interesting. I should have had him at the pickleball tournament last week.
That would have been good.
Doubt he would have wanted to be there till 10 p.m. at night, but...
Yeah. So Southwestern will serve. Again, hitting left to right across your radio dial, or south to north is the opening serve, brought to you by Ridgeview Vet Hospital. Asensio Soriano on the attack, and it's off the right hand of Permitter, and it's an opening kill. And the Rangers lead it again 1-0.
Great start for the Rangers. You hope to see something just truly powerful coming out of that, that break that we have, and hopefully get a quick lead here right at the start.
Mott handles it. Permitter with the right hand kept it alive. Nobody there from Southwestern as Morgan couldn't get to it. How about the service ace there? And it's 2-0.
Still serving Asensio.
So Asensio Soriano with the service ace. That is number 6 on the year for her, and she may have got 7. Southwestern keeps it alive, and wow, that was perfectly to Zoe Parks, especially how out of position they were to pick up the kill.
Yeah, not a great touch by Lacey Mott there to get the ball up, but, I mean, that's one way to make sure to leave a mark on the Northwestern defense.
2-1 Rangers on the Community Bank scoreboard as Kiki Holloway will serve. Rangers leading at 1-0. Tuesday night Great American Conference rivalry matchup as Ozdemir handles it. Far side set for Blackwood, hit it hard, and that was blocked. Terrific block from Zoe Sparks. She goes at 6'2", the junior out of Canyon, Texas.
Yeah, she's a difficult one up there on that front row for Northwestern to get around. We're definitely have to make sure we keep an eye on her defensively.
Score tied at 2. Back to serve, Kiki Holloway. Running serve into it, Ozdemir. Lob sets for Carme Jones. That one hit through the block, and I thought I heard a whistle, and we did. Something happened, Matt Ader says, but it is a point for the Rangers. Violation against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, unsure what happened there.
And the whistle, you barely heard it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a stoppage of play.
Diaz lobs that one over. Holloway, they'll set far side for Mott on the attack. It's blocked. Southwestern still staying with the possession. Back to Mott again. Diaz right there for the dig. Lob will set near side Ozdemir. Ozdemir hammers it to the floor. It's 4-2 on the kill.
And this kind of goes back to what we talked about Tuesday, just being able to spread the wealth. You know, we have so much talent offensively that, you know, it's really hard for teams to be able to make a stop against us.
Now Diaz on the serve. On the attack come the Bulldogs. That was Smith. Rangers played it well. Back to Ozdemir. Did she get it over? Did not, as that one's a attack error into the net. Luis, that's what I'm going to go with because I kind of have to tilt left and right to see.
Be able to see either side.
4-3 Rangers. Permenter, the libero, to serve. Jumping right-handed serve over. Played deep by Ozdemir. Now on the attack comes Jimenez. Hit through the block. Point Southwestern. And it looks like, Jimenez into the net. Violation against the Rangers. We're tied at 4. Permenter to serve once more. Right-handed serve just clears the net. Ozdemir. Lob back to Ozdemir near side. That's blocked. Jimenez there with it. Got a hand on it. Lob back to Ozdemir. Ozdemir, they'll try again. This one is blocked out of play, and it's a point for the Rangers.
You know, one person I just noticed that's not getting any playing time for Swansea right now is Samantha Kuzma, another one that I feel like she's been around forever. Looks like she's not suited up this evening over there on the sidelines.
Yeah, of course, Kuzma, again, coming into tonight, had 44 total kills, but as on the setup that time was Chavez, but Rangers come back with it. They keep it alive. Miller up high to Ozdemir on the attack. Tried that left back corner, and she got it. As diving out to get a hand on it was Permenter, and it lands over here on the near side.
Great placement by Ozdemir on that. I mean, sometimes it's those shots that you don't have to hit super hard. You don't have to go for that super aggressive kill. It's just about placing that ball in a place where Swansea's defense isn't playing.
Miller hits it right at Mott. Chavez back to Mott on the attack. It's blocked, kept alive by Holloway. Mott again. Diaz right there. Miller's going to run it down. Rangers are going to have to just go over with it. Jimenez, or Cincio Soriano just did. On the attack come the Bulldogs. That's an attack error against Haley Smith. Boy, I thought Cincio Soriano looked like she waited till the very last moment.
That's why I was like, someone get it, someone get it, someone get it.
Miller to serve now. It's Rangers by 3. Hit it right at Mott. Chavez now on the attack for the Bulldogs. That too much on it for Maddie Clark. Oh, they're going to say it was actually touched.
Really?
Oh, wow. I didn't see that one.
I'm sure who got a hand on that. I'm going to assume it was Mariella.
7-5. Back to serve will be Cameron Turner. Rangers leading at 1-0. Turner, right-handed serve over. Miller, lob. Pass now on the attack is Ozdemir, and that one hit right at the Southwestern bench. One of the assistant coaches at 7-6. And again for Coach Collins and his staff, Caitlin Dillon, Carmen Kinsey, and Allie Hong, which we don't see Allie Hong over there tonight. All 3 of them are former volleyball players for Southwestern.
And all major pieces in the success that they've had in the recent years, too.
Well, you mentioned, I talk about Allie Hong, probably one of the best setters that's ever come through the GAC as Jimenez picks up the kill inside the back line.
I don't know, we can't talk enough about Caitlin Dillon. I mean, she was, just a phenomenal defensive specialist that they have. I mean, and we've seen her on the sidelines helping Coach Collins for several years. You know, it's nice to know that he's able to retain her and retain her talent and her knowledge that she has of the game.
Ozdemir with a serve over. Turner tipping this one over as Southwestern. I think that time was Galt. Back comes Cincio Soriano on the attack. Permenter with a dig. Back comes Galt again. Actually, that was Maddie Clark this time who hit it through the block, and that's a point and a kill. It's 8-7. As we see Macy Morgan in back for Southwestern. Leading is Kiki Holloway, so Mott will serve it for the Bulldogs. Rangers leading in kills 17-13, 23-21 in total points. Now that can't be right. Just hasn't been updated yet. As the serve is a service error against the Southwestern Bulldogs, their first of the night.
Wasn't sure that they were going to get out of the way in time.
That was against Lacey Mott. That's number 20 on the year as far as service errors go. Jimenez, standing right-handed serve, played by Mott down the line. Turner, now on the attack comes Galt. Jimenez right there for the dig. Lob back to Asensio Soriano, hit right at Mott. Nice play there defensively. Turner keeps it alive. Back comes Morgan on the attack and through the block, and Jimenez can't dive out to get to it. And it's 9-8.
You got to give a shout out to her for getting down on the ground and trying to get to that. Being 6'5", that's a long drop.
9-8 Rangers is Maddie Clark, the 5'11 junior out of Overland Park, to serve. Out of Blue Valley Northwest High School. Stand still right-handed serve, and that one was a little bit deep. Miller just got out of the way for the service error.
And she got out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah, you hate to see one of those and take it right off the thigh, and it's a service ace.
Yeah.
Back to serve, Cameron Lobb, of course, the GAC Center of the Week last week. Lobb also had 3 kills on those little dump plays at the net. And service over to Mott. Turner, near side on the attack. Comes, I believe, that was Haley Smith, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Rangers couldn't corral it.
Great strategy by Haley Smith to kind of just dink that over. We had a massive hole in the middle of our defense right there, waiting for those hard kills to come at us, and just couldn't get there in time.
Therese Chavez will serve. Takes a few dribbles, steps into the right-handed serve. Diaz there. Lob will set for Blackwood. Tips this one over. Right there is Chavez to keep it alive. Per minute. Now on the attack is Southwestern. That was Smith. Rangers running it down. It's off the right hand of Lob into the Northwestern band, and it's 10-10.
Great hustle. I mean, those are hard shots to get to for Northwestern, especially when you don't get a good dig off of that. It just makes it really difficult for you to be able to keep that ball in play.
Chavez to serve it once more. Serve over. Asensio Soriano lob back to Asensio Soriano on the attack. Hit right at Permenter with the dig. Chavez will set on the attack. That time was Zoe Sparks, and she hit that one hard at Diaz, who just got a hand on it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, when she gets a hand on it, she gets a hand on it. And you're probably not going to be able to dig that one out. She's got some power behind her.
So Coach Ben Gesser wants a timeout. This media timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. 11-10, Bulldogs lead it on the Community Bank scoreboard here in the second set. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Keeping your car clean is an inexpensive way to protect its value. Shirley Shine Car Wash, located west of Love, offers a 6-bay self-serve car wash, including 3 truck bays. Your wash options include soap, tire cleaner, foamy brush, wax, spot-free rinse, and air chamois. And you can pay with credit, debit card, or quarters. Don't just clean the outside, clean the inside with its self-serve car vacuum. You can also clean your pet with their self-serve dog wash. Company vehicle? Be sure to ask about our fleet account. So the next time your vehicle needs rinsed or detailed, come by Shirley Shine Car Wash, located right here in Alva.
At Ignite Physical Therapy, we assist in the therapy of many different aspects, such as advanced problem solving, joint mobilization, treatment of adverse neural tension, evaluation and treatment of muscle imbalance, tissue-specific exercise, and patient education. Dr. Jared Hayda and staff want to get you back to the life that you had before your injury. They have helped so many through rehabilitation, and they can do the same for you. Stop by and see the staff at Ignite Physical Therapy on 520 Flynn Street, or make an appointment by calling 580-327-3331.
Chavez the serve out of the timeout. Rangers back with it. Carme Jones on the attack, dug out by Permenter. They'll set back far side for Morgan. On the attack, Asensio Soriano was there. Back to Blackwood, and that is, I believe that one was hit into the net or was blocked. One of the two.
Yeah, it hit the top of the tape, Dustin. I don't think she even got close to getting it over.
So Chavez all of a sudden has given Southwestern a 2-point lead, 12-10. Rangers do lead at 1-0. Chavez dumps this one over on the serve. Lob near side to Asensio Soriano. That hit through the block that time of Haley Smith, and it's a point for the Rangers. Asensio Soriano got tired of not being able to serve and was like, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, she had a little anger behind that one.
12-11 Bulldogs. Standstill right-handed serve, deep serve. Permenter. Chavez back to Morgan, right down Broadway on the attack. Was it touched? It was not. Attack error against Macy Morgan. We're tied at 12.
You notice that Asensio Soriano changed up her serving style tonight. She's not doing that sky-high throw. I think Coach Ben Gesser.
Oh, that one just cleared the tape and fell and hit the ground. It's a service ace, but you're right.
I caught myself before I jinxed her. I was like, I think Coach Ben Gesser said, hey, no more service errors. We cannot have that.
And that one was very close. This one, another deep serve. Mott will play it. Played up at the net. Now Morgan on the attack. It's blocked. Mott kept it alive. Chavez will set back for Morgan on the attack. Asensio Soriano with a dig. Lob, far side to Ozdemir. Hit through the block that time, and it lands out for a kill, and it's 14-12.
Seems like Ozdemir's having a lot of success with the rotation we're running right now.
Yeah, Ozdemir with 7 total kills now, and Coach Collin wants a timeout. We'll join in 14-12. Rangers lead it now after they scored 4 straight on the Community Bank scoreboard. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
We know how much love your pet gives you. We're Ridgeview Veterinary Hospital. We're always here for you and your pet. Ridgeview Vet Hospital provides the most comprehensive care from regular checkups to emergencies. Ridgeview Vet Hospital proudly provides veterinary services to all animals, large or small. Visit us today to let Dr. Lohman and his staff take care of your extended family, located right here in Alva, or call us to schedule your appointment at 580-327-0201. Ridgeview Vet Hospital is a proud supporter of Alva and Northwestern activities.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Cincio Soriano to serve once more. Rangers lead at 14-12. Right-handed serve over. Morgan, Permenter, back to Morgan on the far side. Good dig by Diaz. Nicely played there. Lob back near side to Ozdemir on the attack. Hit it through the block again. As right now Southwestern really struggling with Ozdemir on this near side.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's necessarily the rotation that they have right now or what, but especially with, Maddie Clark and Zoe Sparks up there. I mean, that's 2 pretty difficult people to get around on that front row.
Well, Zoe Sparks put too much on that one as she goes for the attack error. And it's 16-12. 6 straight points now for the Rangers. Cincio Soriano again, a deep serve. Mott plays it first. Back to Morgan on the attack. Diaz right there again. Well done. Cincio Soriano back to Ozdemir. Ozdemir up at the net, has to hit it over. Mott there for the dig. Chavez on the attack, and again, too much on it by Haley Smith. And a lot of errors right now against the Bulldogs at 17-12, 7 straight.
Yeah, Haley Smith has just really been struggling over here on this right side.
So Cincio Soriano to serve. Stands still, kind of punches that one over. Permenter to Chavez. Oh, nice little dump play. Diaz was right there. Ozdemir on the attack. It's blocked. They'll set back for Ozdemir again with a left hand. Morgan, Chavez, back to Morgan on the attack. Great play to lay out of Cincio Soriano. Blackwood right there. Oh, and what a play. Cameron Lobb got it over. Unbelievable defense there for the Rangers. On the attack of the Bulldogs, and Haley Smith capitalizes there with the Rangers being a little bit out of position.
Yeah, half our team was over on the bench during that. I mean, and what a great hustle by the Rangers to keep that ball alive, not just give up on it, and then hustle back onto the court. I mean,
that's one of those, if you're Coach Ben Gesser, you live with that one.
Yeah, you're going to allow that point to happen.
Back to serve will be Kiki Holloway. She'll motion to her left a little bit. Jumping serve into the net. Service error against the Bulldogs. Rangers now up on top 18-13 after, again, trailing 12-10. Brianda Diaz back to serve it now. Diaz just kind of pops this one over. They'll set on the attack, tip it over. That time was Zoe Sparks, and the Rangers pick up the point, though.
Ivani Blackwood.
My apologies. Point for the Bulldogs.
Oh, how?
I think it was a violation against the Rangers.
Oh, Ivani was there ready for it.
Back to serve, Permenter. Cincio Soriano, lob to Jimenez, hit through the block, and it lands just inside the back line. Point for the Rangers. And it's 19-14. Boy, Rangers again all of a sudden on a roll here in the second set.
Really gaining speed for sure.
Brooke Miller to serve. Stand still, right-handed serve over. Right at Mott. Chavez back to Mott on the attack, and well played there. Cincio Soriano couldn't get to that one. Give Lacey Mott a kill, number 6.
Brooke Miller's really been picking on Lacey on her serve. Almost every serve that she has hit tonight has gone directly to Lacey Mott.
So back to serve for Southwestern will be Cameron Turner. Jumping right-handed serve, leaning into that one. Miller, lob to Jimenez is blocked. Oh, terrific defensive play there. That time it was Maddie Clark. Impressive block from Clark. Bulldogs back within 3. Third solo block of the night for Southwestern. Turner steps into it. Miller. Diaz near side to Ozdemir. Ozdemir well placed there through the seams. Off the hands of Permitter. Just barely touched it. It's 2016. Ozdemir and Asensio Soriano leading Northwestern now with 9 kills apiece. As Ozdemir will serve it. Steps into it. Good serve. Mott there. Turner back to Mott. Kind of back over to Miller. Lob down to Asensio Soriano. Was it touch and deflected? It was not. Attack error. Way past the end line.
Yeah. Not a mistake that you need to be making, especially with how tight this score is.
20-17, in fact. Rangers leading it 1-0. As Lacey Mott to serve. Service error last time. This one clears the net. Ozdemir. Lob to Jimenez. Off the right hand. And, well, let's see what happens. Still, it's a point for Northwestern. I think it was a violation against the Bulldogs. Couldn't tell what, though.
Looks like someone on the front row may have gone under and crossed the line, is what it looked like to me. But once again, not the best viewing that we have here.
Jimenez, Permitter to Turner. Back to Morgan. Tips this one on the dump play over, but Jones got it. Now to lob to Asensio Soriano. She dumps it over. Morgan right there. Now back on the near side to Galt. She'll dump it over. Both teams just kind of dumping this one over. Asensio Soriano hit that one hard, but it was blocked by Galt for the point, and it's 21-18. Galt, the 6-foot senior out of Amarillo, Texas. So Maddie Clark will serve. Bulldogs trailing by 3 here in the second set in Alva. And the Bulldogs have been very successful in this building, 8-3 all time. And a service error into the net. That is number 4, I believe, against the Bulldogs.
And those are the shots, Northwestern. Now the serve's back on our side. We have to capitalize on this. That's an easy point for us. Finish the set and move on to the next.
Well, again, we're going to get a timeout. 22-18, Rangers lead it here in the second set on the Community Bank scoreboard. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
G&G Home Furnishings in Alva proudly supports all Alva Northwestern activities. G&G wants to remind you their store is dedicated to helping you find the perfect pieces to fit your home or business needs. Right now, G&G has several new fall decor pieces to choose from for your living room or business, so stop in today and check out their selection of appliances from brands such as LG, Samsung, GE, and Electrolux. Check out their Facebook page for new arrivals. Visit their website at gnghomefurnishings.com or come by and see them in person, located at 2107 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
If your car suffers from body damage, K&K Body Works is a cure-all for your automotive servicing needs. At our fully equipped shop in Alva, Oklahoma, we have a team of skilled technicians who can do quick and quality repair services. As a full-service auto body shop, we offer professional auto painting and glass installation services for vehicles of all makes and models. Get your free estimate today by visiting us at 301 Flynn Street, right here in Alva, Oklahoma.
Out of the timeout, Cameron Lobb will serve, and we talked about it during the break. I think that's probably who you'd love to have up there.
I feel like we are in our best rotation whenever we've got Cameron Lobb back there serving.
Lob to serve. This one goes over. Morgan, Turner on the attack. Back over his lob. Terrific defensive play there. Nice dump play, though, from Turner. Diaz was there. Back to Asensio Soriano. On the attack, and it's a kill. In the back right corner, it's 23-18. Wow.
Fact or fiction? Asensio Soriano is really good.
Fact.
Fact.
Lob will serve it again, 23-18. Rangers trying to close out the second set. Mott handles it. Turner to Morgan on the attack. It's blocked up in the air. Asensio Soriano to Lob. Now to Carme Jones on the attack. Permitter got on it. And then Southwestern over is Mott. Ozdemir, they'll set for Carme again. Hit through the block. Nice play from Morgan. She couldn't keep it alive after that, and it's 24-18.
And an excellent shot by Cameron, just putting it right over the top of the libero for SWOSU. A very hard shot for them to get to.
24-18. Lob a chance to end this one. Set point. Mott to Turner, near side. Galt on the attack. Gets blocked out of play by Asensio Soriano, and it's 24-19. So Ranger Nation will have to stand up at least for another point.
That's all right.
They
Get
need
the
to
blood
up.
moving.
Yeah, get up a little
Exercise is important.
24-19. Back to serve is Terez Chavez. Jumping right-handed serve over. Diaz handles it. Lob. Sets for Asensio Soriano. She'll pick up the kill. And that'll end the second set as the Rangers take the first two sets by winning it 25-19. So impressive victory for the Rangers in the second set. We'll take a timeout and a chance to close it out in the third set. When we come back, Rangers lead it 2-0. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Alva Health and Wellness is Alva's newest healthcare option, offering a broad array of services geared to address today's most common illnesses and injuries. Alva Health and Wellness offers services for you and your child, including sickness, wellness, chronic care management, vaccinations, weight loss, and so much more. Find more information online by visiting alvahealthandwellness.com or come by and make an appointment with Jeremy Logston in person at 515 College Avenue right here in Alva.
Dreaming of that perfect vacation or that new car? Wanting to plant some root downs on your own farm or building your own dream home? Whether your financial dream is big or small, Bank Central has it all. Stop by 604 Flynn Street or call 580-327-1122. Our qualified professionals are available in Alva, Cherokee, Enid, and Woodward. Bank Central, where we're centered on you. Certain fees and restrictions may apply or other terms and conditions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. This is 2-0, all Northwestern right now as the Rangers on top of the Southwestern Bulldogs. And boy, what a match here tonight, Liv. This is good stuff if you're a Ranger fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching on the live stream or even here in person, I mean, you're watching a crazy matchup right now. Swasu not looking very dominant. Northwestern looking extremely dominant right now. You hope to see that carry over into this third set and then just end it.
Well, and again, Southwestern came in, on a 4-game winning streak. They've been playing very well as of late, but tonight running into a little bit of trouble here at Percival Fieldhouse. And I gotta tell you, having the band, this atmosphere, free food does a lot for, I know, college students. Can't just live off ramen the entire time.
No, and not that illegal air fryer or crock pot they got in their
right.
dorm,
Can't have those. That'll cost you $25 ticket.
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Pete again for the bowl, for the food, the brats and hot dogs. I mean, first of all, they're delicious. You can't go wrong. He was even trying to be extra and bring some onions and kraut with it, and I was like, kids don't need that.
Yeah.
They can do fine with ketchup and mustard.
Asensio Soriano picks up the kill as she drives it through the block. And for the third straight set, Northwestern leads at 1-0. Again, they lead 2-0 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Cameron Lobb to serve again. Opening up our opening serve brought to you by Ridgeview Vet. Serve over. Turner to Mott on the near side, and Mott hit a rocket that time to the hardwood. We're tied at 1.
Yeah, hit right at Lob's feet. I mean, that's a nearly impossible shot to try and take.
After Mott picks up the kill, she'll go back to serve. Again, serving right to left or north to south. Diaz. Blackwood passes over to Asensio Soriano, over with it. Advantage Southwestern. Mott to Turner. On the attack comes Galt, and she'll pick up the kill. Is that another one driven through the block, and it's 2-1 Bulldogs. And again, they haven't had a whole lot of leads tonight. And there were just 2 lead changes in the first set.
Yeah, we haven't received the second set stats yet, but I
We
assume
have
they're
now.
right there.
There were just 2 lead changes in the second set as Diaz over with it. Now on the attack comes Blackwood. Popping this one up as Mott. Turner runs it down. Now over with is Morgan. And Ozdemir there. Lob far side to Asensio Soriano. It's blocked off the left hand of Blackwood. Can the Rangers get to it? They can't. It's off the hands of Lob. And, well, you got to be careful of that railing as we saw last week.
I don't know why we don't have some type of padding around that, especially for big matchups like this.
That's a good call. Of course, Asensio Soriano went head first into that last week. Bounced right back up, though. Tough kid.
She was fine. We found out.
Mott over. Diaz. Lob to Carme Jones. Mott there for the dig. Turner. Far side to Galt. And Blackwood got a right hand on it. Nice save there. Lob. Diaz over with it. Clips the tape. Permenter there. Now on the attack is Morgan. Too much on it, and it's an attack error past the back line, and it's 3-2.
Just great court awareness by Ozdemir and Diaz there on that back row, knowing that ball's about at eye level. You want to make sure you get out of the way with where you're standing on that court. It's more than likely going to be going out.
That one driven over by Soriano. On the near side is Morgan, Asensio Soriano, and Diaz just couldn't get up quick enough to run it down. And it's a point for the Bulldogs. It's 4-2. Again, the Rangers leading it 2-0, but we'd love to be able to close this one out in 3.
Swasu's making it a little frisky tonight to get this third set started.
Service over that time from Clark. Rangers have got it. Blackwood on the attack. Clark's dig actually goes over and out of play. It's 4-3. Again, we haven't seen Ivani have a kill in a while. Good to see her back in the game right there.
I was just about to say that. Right now she's got 6 so far, but she's been pretty quiet.
Controlled by Morgan off the serve. Turner now to Galt with the left hand. Diaz right there. On the attack comes Jimenez. That's blocked and off the official on the near side. That'll be a point for Jimenez.
Now serving for the Rangers, number 6, Brianna Diaz.
Down to Diaz to serve the libero for Northwestern. And tied at 4. Here in the third set. Mott got a hand on it. Turner will set for Morgan. Comes up on the attack. Nice play. Asensio Soriano laid out. Diaz back to Ozdemir. Far side. It's blocked. Rangers keep it alive. Lob. Asensio Soriano dumps it over. Now Turner with it. Back on the attack comes Southwestern. That was Zoe Sparks, and she'll pick up the kill. That one again driven through the block.
Almost looked like it dropped down on our side for a second, or their side for a second.
So back to serve is Chavez. Chavez, right-handed jumping serve into it. Asensio Soriano lob to Ozdemir. Has to back up a little bit. Yeah, that one kind of mistimed or misjudged it. May not have been the best pass over to her either.
Yeah, she really...
No. Maybe give a point to the Rangers.
I missed what happened.
I did too, because I thought it hit into the net.
It did. It hit the top of the tape and bounced right back at her.
Well, we'll take it. 5-5 again. Not the greatest view on saw what happened there as Miller over to Mott. Chavez comes up, does Morgan off of Miller, and boy, that one again, right off of Miller, her body, and just lands on the hardwood. It's 6-5.
Yeah, that one's a heart stopper. Hits you that hard.
Take the breath out of me.
Yeah.
I'll be down for about 5 minutes. Back to service. Kiki Holloway. Holloway running start over with it. Ozdemir. Lob will set back for Ozdemir. Far side on the attack off the hands of Holloway for the dig. Now coming up is Mott off the hands of Diaz, and it's a kill.
Really?
Bulldogs lead at 7-5.
They're really kind of starting to get Mott a little bit more more action outside of her normal left side. You know, they're really kind of putting her in a few different places, which is allowing her to have a lot better chance of getting those balls in and around our defenders.
Holloway with the serve. Ozdemir. Lob back to Ozdemir on the far side. Dumps this one over, and it's a great play as it lands there for the kill. Mott making a diving attempt but couldn't get to it.
Now serving for the Rangers, A.J. Ozdemir.
7-6 Bulldogs here in the third set as A.J. Ozdemir will serve. Jumping right-handed serve. Played kind of deep, and that's going to be a service. Well, I thought it was a service ace, but the Bulldogs somehow got a hand on it. Jimenez on the attack. Nice dig that time by Chavez to keep it alive. Tipping this one over was Jenna Hauk, her first appearance. Southwestern still with it. Up comes Mott on the attack, and it's a kill. 8-6 Bulldogs.
I thought it was going to be a service error, too.
I did. Somehow she got her hand in between the ball and the hardwood. Seen that a couple of times tonight. Per minute. Ozdemir played it. Now passes. On the attack comes Soriano right down the middle of the court. Just inside the top of the key, and it's 8-7.
Just a well-placed ball by Cynthia Soriano right between two SWASU defenders. Doesn't have to be hit too hard. You just have to put it in the right place.
Jimenez backing up Mott, who controlled it. Now on the attack for Southwestern comes Maddie Clark, and she'll pick up the kill for the Bulldogs. It's 9-7.
That's a lucky shot. I mean, that caught every bit of that line.
Now serving for the Bulldogs, number 1, Cameron Turner.
Cameron Turner back to serve now for Southwestern, 9-7. Again here in the third set, Mott leading the way for the Bulldogs with 9 kills. Asensio, Soriano, and Ozdemir with 13 and 11 apiece. Ozdemir off her hands, and that's a service ace for Cameron Turner. Service ace number 2 for Southwestern. Rangers a little sloppy here in the third set.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
10-7 Bulldogs as Turner will serve once more. Diaz to lob to Carme Jones. Hit through the block as it lands out of play on the near side. Rangers bounce back with a point.
Back to serve number 8, Cameron.
Somebody we don't see get, too busy offensively, Carme Jones, and it looks like Coach Bengesser's really trying to get her a few different attack options to, kind of just broaden that offense that we have.
Lob to serve right at Mott, who controlled it. Turner back to Mott, and Mott hammered that one right at lob. Went off her hands into the net, and it's 11-8. Well, Lacey Mott is all of a sudden, she picked it up here in the last little bit. And again, she comes in with over 161 kills. She's got more than 10 tonight, so give her 171. Mott standing still, right-hand serve. Ozdemir, lob. Rangers have to go over with it. Mott there for the dig. Turner, far side. Galt on the attack. Diaz with a right hand. Kept alive again. Blackwood goes over with it. Nice defense there for the Rangers. Turner now on the attack and perfectly placed there. Maddie Clark hit it right between the seams, and it's 12-8 Southwestern.
Timeout taken by the Rangers.
And Coach Ben Gesser wants a timeout. We'll join him. We'll take a media timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. 12-8 Rangers trail it here in the third set on the Community Bank Scoreboard. This is Northwestern Volleyball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
It's upon us, which means it's football season and cooler temperature. Holder Drug has everything you need for your tailgate, whether you support the Rangers, Goldbugs, or both. Right now, Holder Drug also has several new pieces to add to your fall decor as well. You can catch a glimpse on our VIP Facebook page or come by and see us in person. As always, the fountain has daily specials available and features items such as the Jack and Jill Sundae. Plus, we offer delivery for your medications or prescriptions. This all happens at your local pharmacy, Holder Drug, located on the downtown square right here in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse. Dustin Godot alongside Olivia Endell, your Ranger volleyball crew here tonight. In the third set, Southwestern leading Northwestern 12-8. Lacey Mott back to serve once more out of that timeout. Stand still, right-handed serve over. Clears the net. Ozdemir lob back to Carme Jones. Hit right at Mott for the dig. It was there. Turner now to Morgan on the near side. Tips it over, and Northwestern will pick up the point. That either hit the antenna or was outside of it.
Yeah, definitely hit the antenna. You can tell by the way the line judge was kind of waving his flag around in the air. Good. Get Lacey Mott off of that serve.
Oh, and a deep serve, too deep by Asensio Soriano. She had too much on that one. Definitely had her Wheaties this morning. It's 13-9.
She should have got a brat.
Back to serve, Maddie Clark for the Bulldogs in this back left corner. Asensio Soriano, lob, far side to Ozdemir on the attack. Get through the block. Mott there for the dig. Turner now tipping this one over to the right hand with Sparks. Rangers keep it alive. Lob over with it. Mott's got it for the dig. Hit high. Turner comes up, does Morgan, and is it a kill? It is.
Ooh.
A point. Just got that one inside the line. It's 14-9.
Yeah, that's a lucky shot, and that's a very difficult shot to make, especially from that middle position.
Maddie Clark to serve again. Bulldogs by 5, their largest lead of the evening. Diaz to lob, near side to Blackwood. Blackwood will pick up the kill. She drove it through the block, and it's 14-10.
She got on top of every part of that ball, Dustin. That ball went immediately straight to the floor.
That's one of those perfectly that you like to see. It's almost impossible to stop. Mott per minute. Hit high now. Morgan on the attack. Asensio Soriano, lob, far side, near side to Blackwood. It's blocked off a lob. Blackwood kept it alive. Now over to Ozdemir, and then Ozdemir hit it into the net. And I don't know if she was trying to set somebody or just kind of mishit that one, but that had to go over.
Well, yeah, for sure. That's just knowing how many hits have been on that ball so far and making their correct decision. Like you said, you would think she would have known to get it over the net, so she must have just mishit that.
Back to serve for Southwestern is Chavez. Ozdemir plays it. They'll set for Jimenez. Tips it over the right hand. Didn't land in. It did. But again, Jimenez not having to hit it as hard. Just so good at placing.
Oh, and the big thing is definitely getting it around Zoe Sparks up there on the front. I mean, Zoe's entire forearm is over that net, so she's having to just kind of chip shot those shots around her and placing them in places that are going to be difficult to reach.
Miller hit it, Mott, play at the net. Rangers right there. They hammer it down. Somehow Southwestern got a few hits on it, but it's a point for the Rangers. That is too many hits. All of a sudden, 15-12.
Start to see a little momentum shift.
So Brooke Miller to serve. The band has to make a quick stop.
Ooh,
oh, good serve. Service ace as Mott dove out for it. Another service ace for the Rangers. That is number 3.
Brooke Miller put her hands on her forehead. Like, I am so shocked that got over. I was not anticipating that happening. Just a minor panic attack.
That one's a little bit deep for Minner. Chavez now on the attack. Too much on that one is Zoe Sparks. Rangers back within 1. Now it's 15-14. And will not be surprised if Coach Collins takes a timeout, and he does. We'll take it.
Read his mind.
Right. 15-14 Bulldogs lead it here in the third set on the Community Bank Scoreboard. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Beatles understands the difficult decisions which families often face as they make living choices for their loved one. It is our desire to provide residents with the same loving, Christian quality care on which Beatles was founded, and offer support to families and friends. When it's time for you to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home. Give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by and visit our facility at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Northwestern football is back in full swing, and just like the Rangers, Bank Central is here to help you score a touchdown. We offer multiple services to help you score on your own financial goals. Head to the end zone with Bank Central. Stop by 604 Flynn Street or call 580-327-1122. Our qualified professionals are available in Alva, Cherokee, Enid, and Woodward. Certain fees and restrictions may apply, or other terms and conditions may apply. Member FDIC, and as always, Ride Rangers Ride.
15-14 Bulldogs back out of that timeout. Brooke Miller to serve once more. Rangers have gotten back into this one. They trail by 1. Oh, the horn goes off right on the serve. That's tough. Mott Chavez near side to Morgan on the attack. Dig from Miller. Play at the net. Lob tipped it over. Still alive. Lob's got it back to Ozdemir on the attack. It's blocked. Diaz is right there, though. To Ozdemir again. Hit through the block. Chavez kept it alive. Per minute. Now coming up is Hauk. Is blocked, but it's blocked out of play. Point for the Bulldogs. First kill of the evening for Jenna Hauk.
Those are the ones you hate to see them win.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 13, Kiki
16-14 Southwestern. Kiki Holloway to serve. Holloway jumping right-handed serve over. Asensio Soriano, lob. Now on the attack comes Diaz, who has to hit it over. Holloway there. Chavez. Back comes Mott on the attack. And off the hands of Lob, and it lands out of play in the near side at 17-14.
Holloway to serve.
Slowly starting to pull away a little bit out of that timeout.
So Kiki Holloway to serve again. Rangers got to within one. They trail by 3. Miller. Lob will set Jimenez. Hit right at Perminer, who was there for the dig. Chavez to Mott on the attack. Way too hard. Back past the back line, and it's 17-15.
I always think it's funny whenever the volleyball players do this, saying that it was tipped, when it clearly cleared everybody on the front row by at least 6 inches, and it's like, you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, touch. No. That was hit way too hard.
Yeah.
That ball didn't change trajectory at all. Mott, Chavez now on the attack. That time was Sparks. Rangers play at the net. Ozdemir, that was Cincio Soriano hit it over. Chavez back to Mott on the attack. That one was tipped clearly, and it's 18-15.
I'm almost surprised they didn't call a net violation there on Swasu, because one of Swasu's players definitely pulled over and
And it should
crossed the
be
net.
18-15. They gave the point to the Rangers. So here's the serve over. Lob back to Asensio Soriano. Hit through the block and it lands in. It should be 18-17 right now.
Asensio Soriano with the kill. Back to serve.
It should be 18-17 right now. There they go. There we go.
got it.
I think they're about to fix it. The official on the far side caught it. Should be, I believe, 18-17, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, we get a stoppage of play, and I think it's 18-17.
Yeah.
Do-over, as Matt says. I guess not. I thought it was 17, but nobody's arguing it, so Jimenez to serve. Serve over. Chavez sets up Mott on the attack. Oh, well placed there from Mott. Right down the middle, it's 19-16.
Man, and this is the rotation we do not want to have Swasu in right now with them closing in on that 25 points. Lacey Mott up here on this front row, I mean, they have been dangerous, and that's how they got that lead right at the beginning of this set.
Cameron Turner will serve now for Southwestern. Right-handed serve over. Ozdemir, Cincio Soriano, Diaz over with it. Perminer to Turner. On the attack is Galt. Miller right there. Cincio Soriano on the attack. Perminer with a dig. Turner comes back to Mott near side on the attack. It's kept alive after it was blocked. Turner will go far side now to Galt. Off the hands of Lob, and it lands in play for a kill, and it's 20-16. Boy, the Bulldogs look like a different team here in the third set.
Yeah.
Back to serve is Cameron Turner. Steps into the right-handed serve, Ozdemir. And nobody there could get to it. Service ace for Turner, and the Bulldogs lead back again by 5. Well, the Bulldogs are not ready to go home early. They want to stay in Alva just a little bit longer.
Nisa Scheffler.
I, on the other hand, have things to do.
I have to drive to Edmond.
I do. Miller, lob for Carme Jones, picks up the kill. His Permitter just got a hand on it. It's 21-17.
Back to serve for the Rangers, number 8, Cameron Lob.
Well, here's who you want for the Rangers. Cameron Lob back to serve. See if she can close the gap.
Certainly hoping to get a string of points here.
Jumping right-handed serve. Mott, Turner, far side to on the attack that time. I believe that was Sparks, and it's a point for the Rangers. No, that was actually Maddie Clark. Attack error gets her. Rangers within 3. One more from Lob. Mott, Turner sets up Galt right there. For Northwestern that time was Macy Schreffler who's in. Diaz over with it. Mott, pass to Turner, sets up on the attack, and it's a kill for Maddie Clark. Schreffler couldn't get to it. And again, this is Schreffler coming off the bench cold, hadn't played all night.
Yeah. Checked in for Ozdemir, just struggling on that service receive.
So here we go, Lacey Mott, who had a nice string of points that got Southwestern that large lead. 22-18. Stand still, right-handed serve over. Asensio Soriano. They'll set for her on the attack. Was it touched? It was. Point for the Rangers.
Back to serve for Northwestern.
So through the deflection, it's 22-19 now.
Soriano.
Service over, per minute, play at the net. Rangers hammer it right back down, and that was Schreffler, and it's 22-20.
And a huge point for Schreffler right there. I mean, coming in, like you said, coming in cold, to be able to just kind of capitalize on that easy shot.
Asensio Soriano to serve now. Rangers within 2. They've gotten to within 1. Service over, per minute. They'll set for Galt on the attack, and it's out. Attack error against the Bulldogs. Rangers within 1. And Coach Collins wants a timeout. Will burn a 30. 22-21. Bulldogs lead it here in the 3rd set. Rangers lead it 2-0 on the Community Bank scoreboard. It's Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Farmers are the backbone of our country, especially right here in Western Oklahoma. And we've got our farmers' backs at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. We are here to serve all needs to our farmers and ranchers with livestock loans, rural loans, real estate loans, operating loans, and of course, agribusiness loans. Serving our farmers since 1916 at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. Call or come by today and speak to one of our loan officers in Alva, Anadarko, Clinton, Elk City, Guyman, Tuttle, and Woodward.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse, 22-21. Again, the Rangers back within 1. Last time they gave up 4 straight points as the Bulldogs had got it back to within 5 at that point. Or extended their lead to 5. So Asensio Soriano will serve. She's been good about hitting the ball fairly deep and making, and that's going to be at per minute. Turner to Morgan, right at Diaz. Here's a play at the net. Morgan again off the hands of Asensio Soriano, landing out of play. It's 23-21. Well, that's just too easy for a player like Macy Morgan.
Yeah, I'm really honestly shocked she didn't just finish that. I mean, Northwestern had a chance.
Maddie Clark will serve now. Stand still, right-handed serve, and it's a service error as Asensio Soriano let it go. Service error number 5 against the Bulldogs, and they're back within 1.
Diaz to serve.
Brianna Diaz to serve now. Serve over. Lott, off the hands of Mott. Service ace that time for the Rangers, and Diaz. We're tied at 23.
And she has been struggling with that majority of the night, and I think that's why every person who goes behind the service line for Northwestern is hitting it at her.
Diaz per minute. Turner will set on the attack as Galt. Was there too much on it? There was. There's been an attack error, and it didn't land in play. We are now at match point, 24-23. Crowd rises to its feet. Diaz, serve over. Mott to Turner, near side to Morgan for the tie. Diaz hits it over and out of play, and play will continue, and you've got to win by 2.
You've got to win by 2. You hate that.
24-24. Back to serve, Therese Chavez. Right in front of the band. Of course, they'll have to stop the noise right as she serves. 24-24. There's a fly over here, and he's driving me insane. Serve over. Asensio Soriano to Lob to Jimenez. Hit through the block, and it lands out of play for the point. 25-24. Match point again.
Man, you love to see this energy in here in Percival Fieldhouse. you hope to see it at every single match, not just when we play SWOSU. Hopefully the students that are in here are able to kind of see what it feels like when you have a full house, and we can continue to have full houses during each of our home matches.
Served by Miller, play at the net. Oh, what a save by Permitter on the dig. Back comes Morgan on the attack, hit through the block and out of play. And boy, I thought the Rangers had it right there with Jimenez, but Permitter, give her credit, come up with the dig. That was a heck of a play defensively because Jimenez was set up perfectly.
And there's a reason why she was also a GAC Player of the Week too. Shots like that.
Kiki Holloway to serve. Crowd still on its feet, making noise. 25-25. Holloway with the serve. Asensio Soriano, not a great touch there. Schreffler has to run it down. Miller over with it. Advantage Southwestern. Permitter. They'll set on the attack of Sparks. Nice dig from Asensio Soriano. Miller back to Soriano. Has to hit it over. Holloway to Chavez, to Sparks. Dig from Diaz. Here's a play at the net. Mott hits it over. Diaz again. Oh, and it's a point for the Bulldogs. And a violation against the Rangers there, and it's 26-25, and the crowd tells you how they feel.
Never back down, never won.
What did he say?
Never give up. Yeah, okay, there you go. Nice job by Matt Adair.
He knows what the people want, Dustin.
Knows. Kiki Holloway, match point, or excuse me, set point. Lob far side to Schreffler on the attack. Permitter there for the dig. Chavez. Mott comes up on the attack. Miller keeps it alive. Lob Jimenez, and then hit too many times, and there will be a fourth set as the Bulldogs survive the third set, winning it 27-25. Rangers now lead it 2-1. Boy, what a matchup here tonight as we'll take our peak environment in between set breaks. It's 2-1 in favor of the Rangers. Don't go anywhere. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. 2-1. Northwestern on top of Southwestern as we come back out of our set break. In the third set, Northwestern, Liv, you love this, 14 kills, just 2 attack errors, but 22 total kills for the Bulldogs. That is an impressive number, by far the most inning tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, looking at the differences between set 2 and set 3, obviously we saw Lacey Mott really get involved a little bit more. She shot her kills all the way up from 6 in the second set up to 14 in the third set. And one major statistic that stands out to me, Dustin, is the total team blocks. Northwestern only has 1, whereas SWOSU has 5. Normally that's something that we usually are very strong at, is that, front defense, and we're just kind of struggling a little bit tonight, but, we kind of hope to see that come alive. And all honesty, SWOSU should not have won that. They got a lot of lucky shots in those final points.
Well, you look at it, the only solo block tonight belongs to Brooke Miller. That tells you where it's been defensively for the Rangers. Again, our in-between set statistics brought to you by Shirley Shine Car Wash. But Southwestern wins the third set, 27-25. So we'll see if the Rangers can close it out here in the fourth set, or if Southwestern can can extend it to a 5th and final set. So, again, this is an important one. You don't want to have it to go to 5 and all the momentum on the side of the gray and blue.
Yeah, most definitely, especially with the way that, that last set ended, just kind of on, like I said, some very lucky shots, some very lucky calls in their, in their favor. Kind of a little bit of a mood killer for Northwestern, but you certainly hope that doesn't affect them going into this 4th set.
Mott again leads the team with 14 kills, Morgan with 10, Asensio Soriano with 15, and then 11 from Ozdemir as the opening serve is underway here in the 4th set. Blackwood on the attack. Mott there for the dig. Turner now on the near side to Galt, tips it over the outstretched hands, and it lands in for the point. And the Bulldogs strike first for the first time tonight. They lead at 1-0. That opening serve brought to you by Ridgeview Vet Hospital.
A lot of it's going to come down to, Northwestern having to decide if we're going to want to go for those hard-hitting kills or if we're just going to play smart.
Back to serve again. Turner over with it. Schreffler right there. Not a great touch, and that is absolutely whacked back at Northwestern. On the kill was Maddie Clark. That had a little bit of heat on it.
Yeah, those are the shots you have to avoid. You have to avoid that, especially with a very tall Swasu front.
Comes Turner again. Right-handed serve over. Schreffler there. Lob. Now to Blackwood. Hit through the block. Permitter there, though. Turner sets on the attack, and is it a kill? It is for Maddie Clark, and the Bulldogs with a great start. They lead it 3-0.
Kind of looking like a completely different team than we saw in those first 2 sets, Dustin.
Again, appreciate everybody out there listening in Radio Land. Our buddy Brandon Brinkley listening in McAllister tonight.
Wow.
That'll really up the stats on the alvaradio.com and the MixLR.
We're all about the stats.
That's right, and that is blocked on Asensio Soriano's attack. And it's 4-0 Bulldogs now. And boy, the Bulldogs look like a different team now after picking up that first set.
I'm just looking like a different team after swapping sides after that second set. They a lot less errors. I mean, that second set, they had 4 kill errors or attack errors, and just really cleaning it up.
Turner with the lob serve over. Asensio Soriano. Did she hit it? She did through the block. Nicely done. And Rangers are on the board. It's 4-1.
Back to serve for Northwestern. Number 12, Erica.
Asensio Soriano will serve. This will be a standstill serve. Hits it fairly deep. Morgan played it first. They'll set back for Galt. Diaz there for the dig. Blackwood kept it alive. Coming up is Asensio Soriano on the attack. Dig from Permitter. Turner now on the attack. That time from Southwestern was Clark. It's an attack error as it lands out of play on the near side. It's 4-2.
Asensio Soriano to serve.
Poor ball boy had to run halfway across the court to go get it.
Service again from Soriano. On the attack is Morgan. Soriano there. Lob kept it alive. Now Blackwood, and she drove it through the block. 3 straight points for the Rangers. As we'll see EAS serve again.
EAS, I like that. That's a lot less of a mouthful than Asensio Soriano.
Serve goes over. Mott there with it. Turner sets for Morgan, tips it over. Lob right there. Play at the net. Hit over by Southwestern. Now flicked back over by Asensio Soriano. Permitter sets up Galt. Blackwood there for the dig. Now Ozdemir on the attack, and it's a violation against the Rangers and a point for the Bulldogs.
Unsure what they called there.
Yeah, again, it's so tough to see from our spot here on the floor. It's 5-3 Bulldogs now.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs, Lacey Mott.
Lacey Mott will serve. A lot of crowd on their feet, especially the students to our left. And still awaiting the official whistle here to get going. The official on the far side having a word with the scores table at the moment. It is 5-3 Southwestern.
This is a great time to talk about Northwestern homecoming.
Yes, it is. Next week.
Yes.
Buttons, T-shirts available?
Yes.
Everybody's supposed to buy one from you, right?
Yes, you have to buy a button from me, or just buy a button in general because it helps the Northwestern homecoming, our money and being able to put on different activities and events and hosting all of that. And so if you buy a button, it goes directly to the Homecoming Fund, and we greatly appreciate it.
Well, it's Rock Rangers Rock, isn't that correct?
Oh, gosh.
There's
Not
an
a-
attack there into the net.
Yeah, not a good touch by Ivani Blackwood. I mean, if you're just bumping that over, that's a surefire shot. You can't hit that into the net.
Well, and if you are listening out there, the T-shirt design is great. I love the Rock Rangers Rock, the theme. The button looks cool with the lightning bolt on there. Very AC/DC-like. I'm a big fan of that. So as Ozdemir on the attack, Morgan to the dig. Turner back to Morgan. It's blocked by Carme Jones, but out of play, and it's 7-3. Buttons, $10. T-shirts are $12,
I
correct?
believe so, yes.
T-shirts, of course, you can get in the foundation office. Buttons from Olivia Endell.
Yes. Or anybody on campus. Or Karen Kane. She's our button chairman.
There you go.
#1 button chairman in the land.
Serve over. ES touched it first. Carme Jones on the attack. Turner right there to keep it alive. Back comes Morgan. Diaz for Northwestern. Asensio Soriano per minute with the dig. Turner will set far side for Morgan on the attack, and she'll get the kill, driving it through the block, and it's 8-3 Bulldogs. I'll tell you what, Southwestern's not letting anything through defensively.
No, I mean, foundationally, I mean, they were looking a little rough in those first 2 sets, Dustin. Not looking as clean and as sharp as they normally are. Not entirely sure what Coach Collins said to them, like I said, in between set 2 and 3, but they have come out and they've looked foundationally sound ever since.
Official gives the signal. We're ready to get back to play. Lacey Mott will serve once more for the Bulldogs. Steps into it, right-handed standstill serve. Diaz, boy, that's set up perfectly. Might as well give Diaz the assist that time, as that's set up for Maddie Clark, who smoked that one to the floor. It's 9-3.
I'm not sure how many we're going to do on that. I mean, that's 2 or 3 just in this set right now.
All the momentum in favor of the team from Weatherford, Oklahoma. Ozdemir. Lob will set for Carme Jones in the attack. Turner right there again. Permitter. Near side to Galt. Galt too much on it, and it's an attack error. Point for the Rangers. That stops the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's the big thing, is you just kind of have to let SWOSU make those mistakes, and that's what really helped Northwestern out in those first 2 sets, where the mistakes were all on SWOSU's side. So hope you see a few more of those again.
And the Rangers pick up a block there off the attack from Clark, and it's 9-5 now. Rangers within 4 as Diaz back to serve once more. Serve goes over. Morgan, bad touch from Morgan. How about that? A service ace for the Rangers. That's number 5, and it's 9-6.
Great shot by Brianda. Just kind of put that perfectly in front of Morgan, knowing that she's probably not the best receiver when it comes to service. And unfortunately...
followed up the ace with an error.
Yes.
That gives a point back for the Bulldogs. Now going back to serve will be Maddie Clark. It is 10-6 Southwestern here in the 4th set as we're nearing the top of the hour at 8 o'clock. Serve goes over. Asensio Soriano, lob, sets for Jimenez. Hammered that one to Turner, and that'll land out of play on Northwestern side. That'll be a point for the Rangers. It's now 10-7.
Now serving for the Rangers, number 16.
Kind of hoping Northwestern starts to take control of these points here moving forward, kind of get a string of points and gain a little bit of that momentum back.
Miller. Morgan there, play at the net, back on the hands of Sparks, who tried to go up and throw that one down, but threw it out of play. It's a point for the Rangers after the attack error.
Really kind of wonder how she gets away with that. It looks like she almost carries it.
Very close to one, no question. Miller, right at Morgan. Turner, back to Morgan, far side. Asensio Soriano with a dig. Lob, near side to Ozdemir, right at Mott. That'll land in the 4th row behind our broadcast spot. It's 10-9.
Our crowd was not paying attention to that one either.
It was a little bit lower. It had hit one up in the head. But that's how you pay more attention when you get hit once. And another service error against the Rangers. That's number 4.
This is not the time to have those right now, Dustin. Goodness gracious.
No, too many points being given up on the serve now, as that's 11-9 Bulldog lead as Chavez back to serve once more. Chavez steps into this one as it lobs over. Miller there, diving play. Now Ozdemir on the attack. Did it hit anybody? It did. They're going to say it was touched. How about that? 11-10.
Rangers!
Official on the near side, right all over that call.
Yeah. And a very lucky call for Northwestern.
Ozdemir to serve again. 11-10. Jumps and steps into this one with the right hand. Mott receives it first. On the attack comes Southwestern. Diaz there. Now back to Soriano. Mott with a nice play. That one nearly into the net. Tipping that one over the left hand, though, was Sparks. Back comes Jimenez on the attack, and that one hit hard right past Permenter for the kill, and we're now tied at 11.
And that play is almost flawless about every single time they run it.
Tie scored 11 here in the fourth set. Rangers leading it 2-1. Ozdemir jumping right-handed serve. Morgan off her hands. Chavez back to Morgan. Nice play. Ozdemir with the dig. Diaz will set for Soriano. Hit through the block. Mott there hits it high. Chavez kept it alive. Back to Morgan on the attack. It's blocked. Jimenez kept it alive. Rangers got to go over with it. Lob plays it deep to Mott. Chavez back to Morgan on the attack. Too much on it. Did the Rangers touch it? They did not. And it's 12-11.
Take the lead!
Macy Morgan with the right idea. Our entire team was all the way up here. I mean, if she would have just dropped that in, that would have been a very impressive play.
12-11, Rangers by 1. Coach Collins wants a timeout. We will join him. Rangers leading it by 1 on the fourth set on the Community Bank scoreboard. It's Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
Summer temperatures and driving conditions can take a toll on any vehicle, especially in Oklahoma. It's important to have your vehicle inspected before hitting the road during these summer months, and your friends at K&S Tire can help with that inspection. Stop by and see us at 2590 College Boulevard, right here in Alva, or call 580-327-2323 to schedule your appointment today. We check everything from tires, brakes, filters, fluids, to preventative maintenance. K&S Tire proudly supports all Ranger and Goldbug activities.
12-11, Rangers lead it out of that media timeout, brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. As Ozdemir over with it. Mott to Chavez. On the attack comes Sparks. It's blocked, but it's blocked out of play by Jimenez. It's 12-12. Point for the Bulldogs.
Sorry, my arm moved that.
12-12. Kiki Holloway will serve it. Holloway does have one service error tonight. 3 of those belonging to actually Maddie Clark. Serve over. Miller played it. Lob, sets, up is a Soriano with a kill as Chavez just got a hand on it. Actually, that was Holloway.
I was almost thinking that wasn't going to be a great setup, but I mean, Asensio Soriano really took advantage of it.
Now Mariela Jimenez, the 6'5" junior out of New York, transfer out of Miami-Dade, one of the top JUCO volleyball schools in the land, is on the attack that time. Nice, impressive kill from Jenna Houck. Miller couldn't get much of a hand on it.
Yeah.
And it's 13-12. Actually, 13-13. Back and forth we go here in the fourth set. The libero, Jada Permenter, just crossed the net. Diaz and tips it over the left hand. Lob tried to put it down for the dump play. She did for the kill. 14-13.
Wow, that one tricked my eyes too, Dustin.
Impressive with that left hand. Had 3 of those last week. Has another one here tonight as Ivani Blackwood in as Brooke Miller will exit. Back is Cameron Lobb. See if the Rangers can go on a run here. Mott received it. Now, that one just over the outstretched hands. Missed time jump that time from Maddie Clark, and it's 15-13.
Yeah. That was just really interesting to watch, Dustin. I mean, Maddie Clark's been pretty sharp all night, so to watch her kind of miscue that, it was a little out of character.
Oh, and Kept alive by Southwestern, over with it now. Diaz ran to it. Lob got it. Now Blackwood on the attack. Perimeter right there for the dig. Chavez near side. Hauk. That one hit high up in the air. A play at the net. Blackwood actually got a hand on it. Southwestern has got it in possession. Now Mott on the attack. Lob to Diaz. Near side to Soriano. Blocked in play.
That one's rough.
Nice play defensively there. Solo block, it looked like, from Maddie Clark, or you may go the combo with her and Jenna Hauk. 15-14 Rangers. Cameron Turner to serve. And Turner's had a pretty good night serving. Seems Southwestern's been able to go on some runs with her serving tonight.
Yes.
Steps into this one. Diaz. Lob will set. Cincio Soriano tips it over. Kept alive. What a play by Turner. Dove at that one. Mott hits it over. Ozdemir. Lob. Now to Cincio Soriano. Did it land in? It did. Right near the line. And it's a kill and a point. 16-14. Very, very close, but we'll take it.
I mean, that's a mood ruiner for SWOSU.
Yeah. EAS to serve. Back over with it. Turner. Clark, out of play on the near side. Attack here against Maddie Clark, 17-14 Rangers. Erica Cincio Soriano one more time. 17-14. Mott received it. Turner, far side, back to Mott on the attack. That was, did it hit the antenna? Point for the Rangers. They're going to say it did. How about that? Got to think Coach Collins needs a timeout at this point, maybe.
I was going to say yep, there he is.
Right on cue. I was kind of fully expecting one on that one with a 4-point lead. We'll take it as well. 18-14 Rangers by 4. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs, with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Cincio Soriano with a serve out of the break. Holloway touched it first. Now they're trying to set up Mott. It was blocked. Southwestern kept it alive as Sparks went over with it. Back come the Rangers. Carme Jones on the attack. Somehow SWOSU got it back over. Diaz threw it back there. Holloway got it. Galt tips it over. Blackwood there for the dig. Lob near side to Ozdemir on the attack. Perimeter ran it down. Turner will set for Mott, far side. It's blocked, out of play. As Coach Collins comes up with that one, it's 18-15.
Now serving for the Bulldogs, number 4, Lacey.
Man, SWOSU had some lucky takes on that. Northwestern kind of had them on their toes.
Back come the Bulldogs to serve. It'll be Lacey Mott. They trail by 3. Steps into the right-handed standstill serve. And Cincio Soriano. Blackwood, they'll set for her. Kind of awkwardly had to hit that one over. Perimeter, now tipping it over is Clark. Lob back to Carme Jones. Perfectly placed. Went straight down to the floor for the kill.
Carme!
That was nice.
Yeah. It's a shot you'd like to see more often.
19-15. Rangers by 4. 6 points away. Diaz with the serve over. This one hit high up into the net. Southwestern kept it alive. Morgan over with it. Lob sets for Jimenez. Hit through the block. Perimeter there. Turner. Now Morgan over with it. Lob got a hand on it. Cincio Soriano to Ozdemir. On the attack. Dig from Mott. They'll set for Galt. Galt hit right at Blackwood. Comes up with a dig. Lob back to Ozdemir on the attack. Hit through the block. And it lands on the floor. It's 20-15.
I don't know how you keep up. It's so impressive. I'm just sitting here watching art, people. You guys are listening to Radio Gold right now.
Got a Diaz to serve again. Morgan received it. Turner near side to Galt on the attack, and lob couldn't get to that one. That was well placed. It's 20-16.
Well placed and just well hit, too. I mean, it just kind of died as it went down.
Impressive kill that time from Taryn Galt. Bulldogs within 4. It's 20-16. Back to serve is Maddie Clark. Stand still, right-handed serve over. Asensio Soriano lob, tips it to Jimenez, hit through the block, and it's deflected in play, and it's 21-16.
Jimenez just kind of caught Maddie Clark back there lacking. You know, she kind of took her time getting off that service line, wasn't really getting back into play, and she just said, all right, I'm going to hit it right back at you. Pay attention.
So Brooke Miller will serve from that far right-hand side, as Coach Ben Gesser had not sure to become that way. Here's the serve. That's deep, and it's too deep. And a service error that time. It's 21-17. Service error number 5 against the Rangers.
Something they've kind of struggled with, it seems like. I didn't really look at the stats for the SNU matchup at SNU last week, but kind of wonder if that was a part of the reason why they lost.
Yeah, Rangers were defeated 3-0 last week in Bethany. Therese Chavez to serve for the Bulldogs, serving left to right. Lobs that one over, and it actually, on the receive, it goes over. Permitter sets. Hauk it through the block. Asensio Soriano kept it alive. Now to Diaz. Ozdemir over with it. Off the hands of Chavez. They'll set for Morgan far side. And Morgan lets it go, and it's an attack error. Or I should say Miller let it go. Attack error against Morgan. 22-17. 3 points away.
Northwestern number 11, A.J. Ozdemir.
Ozdemir will serve for the Rangers, trying to serve it out here in the 4th set. Jumping, running serve. Morgan received it. They'll set on the attack that time with Sparks. And that one hit out of play off the hands of Miller, 22-18.
They always seem to kind of pull that one out, and they need to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. So Kiki Holloway to serve for Southwestern now. Holloway running, jumping serve, clears the net. Miller, right of play at the net. Diaz got it back, and then the Rangers can't get another hand on it. They do, but it lands right here on the official. And now 22-19. Coach Ben Gesser wants a timeout. We'll join him. 22-19 the score here as Northwestern leads 2-1. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's Chicken Fried Steak, Don's Hamburger Steak, and Joe's Chicken Tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at deangallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Jessica, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Holloway to serve out of the timeout. 22-19, Rangers lead by 3. Jumping right-handed serve over. Ozdemir played it. Lob, sets for Asensio Soriano. Nice play defensively there by Holloway. Permitter now in the attack comes on, hit through, and I think it was deflected and lands in, and it's 22-20.
Yeah, those ones are just frustrating.
Holloway to serve again. Again, it's 22-20. Rangers by 2. Crowd on its feet. Holloway. Diaz. Oh, bad touch there, and off the left hand of Jimenez. Service ace, and it's 22-21. Service ace number 4 for the Bulldogs. (22-21) now. Holloway, Ozdemir, Lob near side to Asensio Soriano. Hit through the block. Permitter kept it alive. Back on the hand over there is Sparks. Back comes Jimenez. Drops it in inside the back line. What a play from Jimenez. Ooh, that was nice.
What an excellent shot. I mean, you could not have placed that any more perfect.
23-21. Stand still, right-handed serve. Holloway. Now Mott on the attack. And it was touched by Northwestern. Boy, I thought that one was going to get into the net, but apparently not.
It looked like it went straight through the net.
Rangers blocked it out, 23-22, Permitter to serve. Serve over. Miller received it. Lob will set. Near side, Asensio Soriano with a kill. Hit it through the seams, and we're now at match point.
Ranger Nation!
You ever seen a clutch factor? Right there. All right, let's finish it, ladies.
Crowd on its feet here at match point. Second time the Rangers have had match point tonight. Couldn't close it out in the third. Trying to do so here in the fourth, and it's Cameron Lob will serve it. Serve drops in, and it's a service ace. How about that for the Rangers as they win it 25-22 on a service ace from Cameron Lob.
What an excellent serve by Cameron. She put a little bit of spin on that to allow it to just kind of drop right at that Oswasu player's feet. Almost nearly impossible to get to. Great play by her to just end this. Hey, we're not going to mess around like we did in the third set. Let's just finish it right here.
So Rangers win it tonight over their rival Southwestern, winning 3-1. Southwestern now still leads the overall series 19-7. It's now 8-4 here in Alva, and Coach Ben Gesser now 2-2 in his young career at Northwestern against the Bulldogs. Rangers win it 3-1 tonight. We will take a timeout and begin the McDermott Insurance post-game show. Coming up right after this commercial break, this is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Looking for the best in lawn care? Peak Environment has you covered. We offer a wide range of services, including full-service mowing, weed control, Christmas light installation, and more. Peak Environment provides efficient and affordable services across Northwest Oklahoma with branches in Alva, Enid, and Woodward. Call our office today at 580-748-8003 for a free quote on any service. That's Peak Environment, 748-8003. Proud supporter of all Ranger and Goldbug Athletics.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Keeping your car clean is an inexpensive way to protect its value. Shirley Shine Car Wash, located west of Love, offers a 6-bay self-serve car wash, including 3 truck bays. Your wash options include soap, tire cleaner, foamy brush, wax, spot-free rinse, and air chamois. And you can pay with credit, debit card, or quarters. Don't just clean the outside, clean the inside with its self-serve car vacuum. You can also clean your pet with their self-serve dog wash. Company vehicle? Be sure to ask about our fleet account, so the next time your vehicle needs rinsed or detailed, come by Shirley Shine Car Wash, located right here in Alva.
Old parents especially.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodnow alongside Olivia Endell as we open up the McDermott Insurance postgame show. We're joined by Ranger head volleyball coach John Ben Gesser. Coach, one, congratulations on the victory night against Southwestern. What did you see out there tonight from your team?
You know, I saw us really compete again, and our team's kind of a little bit of a roller coaster, and, you know, it was really nice to see us, especially at home, you know, utilizing our crowd and just taking care of business when it mattered.
Well, and how about that? You talk about the crowd. I mean, how much do these players and you feed off this energy that this crowd brings?
Well, I said the other day, we were talking the other day, about the loss at Southern Nazarene, and what they said, well, it's hard when we don't have the crowd like what we do at home. So the Percival Fieldhouse crowd spoils us a little bit, because we come in here and we just love the atmosphere and the sounds and the noises and everything, and you really do feel at home. I know it's cheesy, but you do.
And so, you don't have a Matt Adair like you just said.
No, oh my God, he did so good tonight announcing. It was fun.
He did a great job.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, one thing, that's just so unique about Northwestern and about Alva is, our gym being you're right there next to the players. Our crowd was right here letting them know, letting those SWASU players know who they are and calling them out and all of that jazz. And I think that's something that's really special about Northwestern that we have is, the size of our gym and just the amount of supporters that we have and people that actually come out to our volleyball matches, for sure.
No, it was a lot. It was really exciting.
Yeah.
Coach, talk about Asensio Soriano. I gave her a nickname tonight, EAS. So
I called her the clutch factor, to be honest.
Absolutely huge tonight for you guys.
She was 19 kills. She was huge tonight. And, the thing about Erica is that, her and I are getting to know each other really well. And I'm realizing, she's the type of girl that sometimes you just got to let go and trust that she's going to take care of business because she's been there, done that, knows it. And sometimes it's hard for a coach when you're like thinking, okay, this is what I have in my plan, but I trust her and I trust her to do the right thing, and tonight she definitely did that.
What is it you tell a team, you're rolling 2 sets in and you're thinking that you've got the third set won and you're going to take this match 3 straight sets, and then you guys end up losing it? What is it kind of the message to your team going into that 4th set? Because I know we got down early.
Going into that 4th set is, at the time you want to tell them, what are we doing? We were so close. We were 1 point away from our first sweep of the year, and we almost had it with that overpass swing. It just got right on the girl. But, when you go into the moment, you got to say, set's over, new set, 4, we're winning 4, it's over, big deal. And then we'll talk about our inability to finish that 3rd set later on. But in the game and in that moment, it's just about the next play.
Yeah, for sure. One huge piece to your offense is obviously going to be Cameron Lobb. 55 assists tonight. Guess what? She tied.
No, one shy of tying.
One shy of tying. 2 shy of breaking the all-time record. Let's talk about that. I mean, Cam's phenomenal.
She is, and she's coming off of a GAC Setter of the Week award. And you know what? She's got the girls right now. She's got the arsenal that if she just uses them the way that we've been working on, in the way she's been, she's going to have 60 assists in another 4-set match.
Coach, I know you're ready to get out of here. I know one thing. How cool is it to have your dad here tonight? You mentioned that to us, and he got here, you said, really early to the game. I think he was the first person here in the gym besides me, which doesn't happen very often. Usually Andrew and I are in here first, but how cool is it to have him here tonight, seeing you pick up the victory?
It was pretty cool because, honestly, I've joked that he's a bad luck charm, and so I'm glad that we were able to win.
You broke it tonight.
Yes,
we
he
did.
Coach, congratulations on the victory. Go enjoy this one with your team. And
thank you, guys.
I know we're looking forward to seeing you back here next Tuesday as we take on Langston, correct?
Ooh, yes, Langston.
We got rally towels for that game.
Yes.
It's going to be a red out.
Coach, we'll see you later. Our thanks again to John Big S for joining us here in our post-game show as we get ready to close it out. Liv, final thoughts from you as Northwestern picks up a big one tonight. I know we're still 6-8 on the season, but more importantly, you get the rival over Southwestern, the win, and you're 3-1 in conference play now.
Yeah, I think the big thing is the conference play, obviously. You got to pick up another win, especially after being swept at SNU last Thursday. That's tough. Going to SNU and after playing tremendous against OBU and then, going on the road and being swept, it's probably a little bit difficult to come in here and have to play again knowing you've got another pretty big rival matchup, which is going to be a really tough team to beat. But I think a big thing a great word that would describe kind of this team is going to be the grit. We saw, like Coach Bengesser said, just kind of a roller coaster of emotions, especially in that 3rd set, going from being up and thinking, okay, we're going to get to go home early. Dustin's going to get to Edmond at a decent hour today, and having to go into a 4th set and then getting down early, that shows a lot of mental toughness that our girls have, and I think that says a lot about the grit and just the overall mental ability that our girls have to be able to kind of fight through those tough times.
Certainly does. And keep in mind, folks, we still have to go down to Weatherford, and I'm hoping, we'll have to look and see when that trip is. It's the very final, matchup of the season on November the 9th. And real quick, when we take a look at that, because you know as well as I do, they're going to be ready for us. They're going to have that game circled. It'll be on a Thursday night, so that's one of those. Hopefully we get go down there and be a part of it, but we're going to have to come play as well. I know it's a long ways to look at, but they're going to be circling it.
Yeah, most definitely. And hopefully you can get a few of our Ranger fans down there on that evening, maybe get a few groups of students to kind of carpool and get down there and help to kind of bring that Purcell Fieldhouse atmosphere to the Pioneer Event Center.
Liv, great job again tonight, and as always, great job with what you guys do with SGA for this event, and looking forward to the Rally Towels next Tuesday.
I can't wait.
Thanks again to Olivia and Dale for joining us here for the broadcast, as that'll wrap it up for us as we close out the McDermott Insurance post-game show. Rangers win it tonight 3-1, improving to 6-8, 3-1 in Great American Conference play. With the loss, the 4-game winning streak for the Bulldogs snapped tonight. As they lose in Alva, they're 7-4 and 2-1 in Great American Conference play. Our next broadcast tomorrow night is we'll have Inside the Lines, the Northwestern Coaches Show. Myself, Matt Ader, joined by Ronnie Jones. Thursday, Coach's Corner from 818 Diner. Same thing on Wednesday. Friday night, Goldbug homecoming game as Alva takes on Newkirk. Craig Hillman, Chris Ruwalt having the coverage of that. 6:30 pregame show. And then on Saturday, myself and Matt Ader having the call of Northwestern and Arkansas Tech. 5:30 pregame show for the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction pregame show. Kickoff set for 6 p.m. in Russellville. That'll do it for us here tonight. Again, appreciate all of our listeners and sponsors up and down the line who help make each one of our broadcasts possible. Big thank you to my partner, Olivia and Dale, again for joining me on the broadcast. As this is Dustin Goodall saying so long from Purcell Fieldhouse in Alva.